Sagittarians, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. Thank you for the wonderful likes, shares, and support. All right, so what we're seeing, Sagittarian, is that you're dealing with a Virgo couple. Whoever this Virgo couple is, they could have been business partner, whoever these people are, and whatever is transpiring. They're now getting to the bottom of the situation, and some of you, Sagittarian, are now going to be recognizing what your Virgo boss has done. And this is a situation where the sun, people are recognizing what has transpired. Now, Sagittarian, we see that you, Sagittarian, is connected in taking some sort of a documentation and gave it to a Pisces. So something is going on with you, Sagittarian, giving a Pisces some sort of a documentation and information. Now, the law, it came up on a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. Whoever this young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is, they're now recognizing that a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person have done something that was not above water and has accessed some sort of a letter that they should not have had in the first place. So this is a young Capricorn. No success for this young Capricorn, because people in authority is now going to be recognizing that a young Capricorn person had given or accessed some sort of a documentation, a letter that was missing, and that a Scorpion had. And if you notice, it's as if you, Sagittarian, because what is happening here is that you Sagittarians at work is going to be successful, a whole lot of you Sagittarian, and you're going to be overcome a situation that a Virgo man, because the end is coming up for a Virgo man. This is a communication with a Virgo man. They're now recognizing and finding out that a Virgo man had some sort of a communication with a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And they are shutting this down because they recognize what they have done to an older woman. And you see, this older woman is coming up as a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And with data and information that they have given, they're recognizing that this Virgo man had used people and manipulate a whole lot of people. So they are now recognizing that this Virgo man, together with his wife or a Virgo woman, was creating a whole lot of illusions. And they're now recognizing that this man was pretending that some sort of a business is when it was not that. And Mercury is in Aquarius, because Aquarians are now looking at a situation. And if you notice, the law is here, and the law is investigating this man. Okay, so problematic situation, because a lot of you Sagittarian, if your boss is and remember, ladies and gentlemen, only if your boss is a Virgo or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn man, or if you are the supervisor for a young Capricorn, that you're going to be having problem. For the rest of you Sagittarian, it is going to be a very, very positive timeline. Okay, because the sun is in Virgo, and I see a lot of you are going to be overcoming a situation that your Virgo boss had placed you in. Now, when we look at the energy of the Six of Swords, it's about Mercury in Aquarius. So Mercury in Aquarius is that tax authority. Okay, Mercury in Aquarius is like auditors, accountants, tax authority is going to be coming in, and they're going to be shutting down a situation because they are now recognizing and they're communicating with a Virgo man. And whoever this Virgo man is, or whoever this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is, communication with this person, they're now going to be recognizing that a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, man or woman, had created some sort of a fault and illusion and took a letter and gave it to you, Sagittarian. And the information of this letter was for a Scorpion. So they are now recognizing that you Sagittarian used a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, and especially Sagittarian whose boss is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, had manipulated you and used you in order to get some sort of information that was for a Scorpion. And they're now going to be recognizing with communication emails, they're going to be recognizing communication in emails between you Sagittarian and a Virgo man you both use a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person to access some sort of a documentation and gave it to someone else. And the information that you ask this young Capricorn person to do is to get some sort of information of a Scorpion. And they're now going to be shutting this down because I see this young Capricorn person is now in a whole lot of problem. This young Capricorn person is giving up and is saying, yes, the owner of some sort of information and the mother of someone or the owner of a business is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And this is looking up as a Capricorn person because I see the young Capricorn person is telling people in authorities that the owner of a business is a Capricorn woman. So this is a situation where a lot of you Sagittarian has used a young Capricorn person to access some sort of a documentation where you had no right to access this documentation, and you Sagittarian had used a young Capricorn lawyer, which is unfair because you use this person and now this person is in a whole lot of problems, and use this person, you use a young Capricorn against a whole Capricorn, and they're now going to be getting to the bottom of a situation and get some sort of a communication and dating information, because a young Capricorn person is going to be saying, well, a Sagittarian had asked me, and the boss of the Sagittarian is a Virgo, and a Sagittarian is the one who had asked me to access this documentation, because it is some sort of document that you have, Sagittarian, that they're not going to be recognizing that you Sagittarians were the one who had collaborated with your boss, and your boss used you to get some sort of a business documentation of an old Capricorn woman and her business. So the Sun, it is a situation where communication with it's as if the law is now coming in and is protecting a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman from a huge problematic situation, because they recognize that this woman dating information was used, and it is not a Virgo woman. It is coming up as a Capricorn or a Taurus person, and a young Capricorn person is going to be saying, yes, that Capricorn woman is the person and is the rightful person of this business, and they're now going to be recognizing and trying to resolve a situation. So the law is protecting this lady, because this is authoritarian and is protecting this lady. And if you recognize, this lady is not turning her back. She is facing people in authority and letting people in authority recognize what has been going on. So the law is now going to be coming down on a young Capricorn person, because they are in the reverse and Jupiter is not in Capricorn for this person, because the law recognized that you Sagittarian and this Virgo man had used this woman to access data and information. So a lot of you Sagittarian who were having problems with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn man is going to be trying to resolve a situation for a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman, because now you recognize that you're caught with some sort of a documentation that you should not have had. And because you're caught with this documentation you should not have had, I see that you are going to be giving up a young Capricorn and saying that a young Capricorn is the person who took and accessed the letter and gave it to you, Sagittarian. So they're going to be asking you, Sagittarian, how did you have the the documentation and business information of another person's business? They are going to be now recognizing. So what you're seeing is like there is some sort of a rift between two people, and this person is like, this woman is like, I'm facing you, and I'm not going to be terrored by this business Virgo man, because this business Virgo man had gone too far. And I see now that they're recognizing that the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person communication was on track, because they're now recognizing that this business Virgo man is connected to some of you Sagittarian. For the rest of you Sagittarian who were having issues with your boss or supervisor, some sort of a communication is going to be releasing a problem, and you're going to be getting out of a problem, but you're going to be leaving a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person in the problem, because this young person could have been a lawyer that you use to get some sort of a documentation of a Scorpion, and they're now going to be recognizing that this lawyer was on the payroll of you Sagittarian, and with this problematic situation, they're going to be recognizing that you Sagittarian has worked and collaborated and created a whole lot of illusion for a whole lot of people and for a Scorpion by using a lawyer to accessing a Scorpion data and information. And this is where a lot of you Sagittarian is going to be coming in some sort of a problematic situation, because they're going to be having evidence that you Sagittarian has done it. So Sagittarians who are not caught up in this situation, you're going to be successful at the workplace. Success is going to be coming up because a lot of you Sagittarian communication at the workplace, a lot of you Sagittarian are going to be very successful at the workplace, and this is going to be good. And a lot of you Sagittarian that was having problems with your boss is going to be resolving this problematic situation. I wish you luck, guys. Luck. Namaste.